Hey guys, how's it going? Zombie here with Xenar Gaming. Today we're looking at Destiny 2, and guys, we're here on a Friday, of course. It's going to be December the 15th, and we're going to be looking for Xur. Now, I just want to point out a slight disappointment for guys. This week we had Mercury was our key destination, and for those of you who know, last week Curse of Osiris was released, and yet that was not our main planet. I would have expected that to be the main planet whenever that released, of course, but I do understand they wanted to maybe give people a week to you know they want to give people a week in order to unlock all the content and everything. I understand that, but then we get it here this week, and then when we go to see Xur on Mercury, he is in the tower, the one place we thought we'd never see him again. Now, I have no issue with Xur being in the tower. To me, it simplifies things. I mean, it's the main area that people go to meet up normally whenever they want to get in fire teams together, so it's a good place to kill time, or if you have extra time to just go there and look at him, see what he's got. But it's just kind of disappointing that, like, on top of everything else we've seen with the DLC, now that we finally unlocked, which is not showing, I look like he was back here, and we're back here, but no, with everything we've already seen with the DLC, now that we're finally on the main planet, he's not even here. Like, he's not even on that planet. He's here in the back, in this corner of the hangar. But let's see what he's got this week. I'll stop complaining. We'll get right to it. Now, I am excited to see the Three of Coins is here. This is a consumable, and what this does, it increases the chances to receive exotic engrams from sources in the world. It lasts for 4 hours, so it greatly increases your chance of getting those things. We also have this week, we have the Darcy sniper rifle, which I already have. We have the Celestial Nighthawk, which I do not have yet, but I do have a hunter, so I'm going to go ahead and purchase that, and I'll transfer it over. Also have the Hollow Fire Heart as well. And I have the Eye of Another World. But we're going to take another brief look at this, since this is a new item. I cannot physically show you what it looks like yet, but it does seem to be for the Solar, the Gunslinger class. It does modifies Golden Gun to fire a single high damage shot. Enemies eliminated by the shot explode. Now, I know that doesn't seem like much of a thing. You're saying, hey, why would I transfer 3 shots for 1? But if you're doing things like the raid or certain strikes, you want that one powerful shot. And I might actually go through later and maybe do a strike a couple times or certain missions a couple times that I know there's a boss, and compare 3 shots versus 1. Maybe try to Nightfall later and see what the actual damage difference is. But there is call for it, I guess you could say, and especially in Crucible, there's plenty of times I've used my Golden Gun, my hunter, shot one enemy, and then by the time I try to find anyone else, it's already run out. You can also choose to increase the resilience or the health recovery, but its main seems to be resilience and mobility. Now, this is something I am excited about, guys. This is the Faded Engram. Now, you can only purchase these once a week. I'm not sure if that's once per character or once across the board, but it costs 97 legendary shards, and what this does, it's an engram with a predestined outcome. It will contain a new exotic if any remain to be collected. So guys, for my warlock, I'm currently missing 1 pair of gauntlets, which is new, and 1 of the helmets. When it comes to the weapons themselves, I'm also missing 4 of them. So if I purchase this, which I'm going to purchase 1 just to see it this one time, I'm guaranteed to knock out 1 of those 6 remaining things. So let's go ahead and see if it's 1 of the 4 weapons or 1 of the 2 armor pieces. First of all, let's look at the preview and see what it says. Okay, so as a warlock, it tells me these are my options. The Starfire Protocol, which is already added to collection. The Wings of the Sacred Dawn already added. Crown of Tempest, which is already added. Nezarec Sin already added. And then I have this, the Stag, and I have the Jade Rabbit. But okay, guys, it says the Jade Rabbit has already been added to my collection. That is actually really surprising, because I was unaware that I actually had that weapon. That actually slipped past. But at the same time, if I look at the Destiny app on my phone, it does tell me that I do not have it. So that is very strange. That tells me this is basically going to guarantee me this. Now, this is supposed to change every 5 minutes, but I will go ahead, for time's sake, go ahead and purchase it. So I should walk away with the stag. Now, I am going to go ahead and also say this. I have seen in the past where you check that and then you do not get an item that's actually on that list. That's not, I guess, a guarantee, but it's supposed to be. Yes. So I did get a new weapon as Telesto. Yep. So let me see what this looks like. So yeah, that was not a guarantee at all, like we normally thought it is. It is a Void fusion rifle. Like most exotics, you cannot change the type of weapon that does make sense. Let's see. Unplanned reprieve. Fusion projectiles attack and detonate with a delayed void blast. Now I'm interested to see what that looks like. That'd be really interesting. I guess that may actually stick to walls on the ground itself, and maybe it'll take a couple seconds to explode if it does not hit someone directly. I'll try this in PvP. Increased range, increased handling speed.
I think you have terrible need of
Harbinger's Pulse. It's a trait. Multi-kills with this weapon immediately reload your weapon, kinetic and energy weapons from reserve. So guys, that's really good for things like strikes and raids. If you run out of your primary and secondary and you have to do some heavy hitting with a power weapon, you can switch to this, get a couple multi-kills, and then you'll be ready to go with those other two. So that's actually a really good perk in my opinion. It'll be real good for keeping the combat going without having to hide. But that is it for this week, guys, for Xur. Sorry if I rambled on a lot. I just had a couple opinions I wanted to share. But if you like what you see, please like, subscribe, comment below, and we will see you in the